Hey guys, what's up? This is Al from droidshark.com, and today I have another Android game review for you guys. Now this game is entitled Asphalt, and the developer of the game is indeed Gameloft. Now this is by far the best racing game available for the Android market. It's going to cost you a pretty hefty $5 US, but I have to say it's pretty worth it. The game's quite extensive and the graphics look very good, especially if you're on a great Android device like I am, like the Nexus 1. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game itself. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the icon itself. You'll see it's just a yellow Lamborghini inside of an icon, and it says Asphalt. So we'll launch open the game here, and you'll see it is indeed by Gameloft, and it says resuming game, and it loads up everything about the game. And here we have the yellow Lamborghini. It says Asphalt 5, touch the screen to continue, and it lets me know that it's by Gameloft. So I touch the screen, and now I get to pick a car. So as you can see, I can just do a quick race, tap this little info button to go to info and go to help, controls, about, and reset progress. I can jump back. If I go into help, it teaches me how to drift. As you can see, there's really nothing else here. You can tap these little icons right here to jump into other things. There's eliminations, power-ups, police, miscellaneous, quick race, normal race, cash attack, cop chase, escape. And those are the different tips it gives you. Going in controls, it says while in accelerometer mode, which is tilting the device, while in screen tap mode, you touch the middle of the screen or the left or right side to steer the vehicle in that direction, or you can just tilt the steering wheel, and you'll see it says pages about the controls and the boosts. So jumping back, you have the about, and that lets us know the info about Gameloft and the game itself. And then if you go to reset progress, it'll actually reset everything. So let's go ahead and jump back. As you can see, you have single race, career, options, and quit. Now if I go into options here, you see it says auto acceleration on, controls, and I have it on accelerometer. Control sensitivity is at 100%. I can jump to video, and I can look at the mini-maps, the units, the camera, and the opponents. I can set the audio settings, the language settings, or I can just jump back. So let's go ahead and go into a single race. I'll show you guys. When you flick across, you get to see all the views of the car, up and down. Or you can tap the little arrows here to pick your car. Now when it's grayed out and there's a little lock key, that does indeed mean that the car is locked. So I'll go ahead and tap my car and hit next, and now I get to select my place. So you can see it's pretty much every place is unlocked. You might be able to unlock more later. So let's go ahead and hit race, and you'll see while it loads up the game itself, it actually gives you a little hint, and it says hints normal race. To win this event, finish the race in the top 3. Lets me know where I am and what kind of mode it is, and it loads up the entire map. Now, one of the things about this game that was kind of annoying is that when you first launched it open, you actually had to wait for the game to download a tremendous 97 megabytes of extra files. So, touch the screen to continue, touch the screen to skip the video. Accelerometer lets me know how to play. Accelerometer, again, is letting me know that auto accelerate on. I'm letting me know that I'm in normal race. And as you can see, I'm tilting here, and the screen tilts with me. And all I gotta do is actually just tilt my phone. So as you can see, the graphics are pretty intensive and definitely look really nice. So you can see there's also power-ups, like I just used the Nitro one, and it lets me know the person in front of me, the position they're in, which is a very nice thing if you're trying to place well. So I'm playing this behind the camera, so if I'm not as good as normal, that's definitely why. As you can see up here, it lets you know what position you're on, what lap you're on. I can actually pause the game, and when I'm in the pause menu, I can resume it, restart it, go to options, and select all the options that we're already able to select from the menu. I can go back to the menu, and I can quit. Now that lets me know what my lap is, my speed, and there's the Nitro boost. There's the map, and I can tap on that to brake. Other than that, the game is indeed pretty simplistic. The accelerometer is definitely the steering wheel, I would say, is definitely the hardest mode. I would say the easiest mode is the screen tap mode, but I've been practicing accelerometer for the point of this video. So here I have, and again, the graphics definitely look pretty smooth on the Nexus 1. Definitely not a bad thing. And as you can see, the game places are actually pretty extensive, which is definitely good. So that's about it for that race, just to show you guys what the gameplay looked like. We'll go ahead and go back to menu, hit yes, and then it again shows me some hints. So here we are, and you see, now I'll go to quick race and just show you guys, all it is a quick race, literally that. So it loads up, and it actually is a lot faster just to load a quick race. And here we are loaded, so you touch the screen, and here we are. So let's go ahead and see how well we can do. So those are the power-ups that you definitely want to try to collect. There's money you can collect. Again, you can get the nitro boost with the yellow rings. And you just want to race. So as you can see there was actually a slight lag right there, which is something I found interesting. When you're getting into really graphic enhanced things and there's a lot of cars, it definitely starts to stutter a little. You can see I took out a car there and it did indeed stutter a tiny bit. Now what I like about this place, it really shows off the GPU of the Nexus 1 by having little raindrops laying on the screen. You see I took out another car there. And I'm in second place. Alright, and that's Quick Race. So this video was definitely very much about actually demoing the gameplay. What I like about the game is there's tons of different cars and maps and actual customizations to the car itself that you can unlock, which is very nice. And that's Asphalt 5 by Gameloft. Alright guys, so that's it for the game review of Asphalt by Gameloft. As you can see, the game is very extensive. Now some pros of the game are definitely that it doesn't just stop at racing. There's tons of different cars that you can unlock. You can even customize those cars with different engines, different tires, different rims, all kinds of things. And the game is very nice. For $5, this is hands down the best driving game for Android. Now Gameloft did a very nice job with actually the graphics. Now some cons of the game is that when things get very extensive, even with a Snapdragon processor inside of my Nexus 1, you did see lag there, which was pretty interesting to me. Another con of the game is that you have to load 97 megabytes of extra files when you very first launch the game, which is quite a bit, which means you have to have data the first time you launch the game. Not only that, another con is that the game is $5. A lot of people don't want to spend $5 for an app. But again, the plus of the Android market is that you can get refunds. All in all, again, this is the best racing game for Android. Definitely recommend it. This is Al from droidshark.com. Hopefully you liked my review, and I'll see you guys in my next one.